Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, this is Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. This is my passion to support people in transforming their lives. Are you ready? Are you ready to live your life in purpose? Is it time for you to stop delaying your happiness and your joy? If your answer is yes, Red Melissa, it's time. I'm ready to live my life in purpose. I'm ready to do my divine assignment. I am ready. Let's go. I need support though. Well, here I am to support you. It is my mission to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. This, y'all, is my ministry of joy. This is my ministry of joy. So if you need support, reach out to me. You can send me a direct message on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. So good day, everyone. Again, thank you for joining me today for Morning Sip. I am thrilled to be with you, Wayne. I am thrilled to be with you, Linda. Yes, it is a good Wednesday morning indeed. And I'm glad you're here with us today, Linda, because I'm going to answer a question that you put in the comments yesterday as part of our series this week. So, our series this week is devotion. Devotion. And if you recall, the meaning of the word devotion is, let me put this up. There we go. The meaning of the word devotion is profound dedication. Profound dedication. And the origins or the vibration of devotion is vow. VOW, to vow. And I asked a question, right? What are you devoted to, right? Or what are you dedicated to? What profoundly dedicated to? Profoundly dedicated to. And what is your level of devotion to the things that you say are sacred in your life? And you know if it's sacred or not by your level of devotion. So you are devoted to the things that you spend your time and energy and focus on. Whatever those things may be, that is really what you are devoted to. You might say you're devoted to this, but you spend no time and attention or very limited time and attention to those things, right? The the level of dedication is on the low end of the scale, right? So then we have a choice, right? We could remix it, right? Course correct and make conscious choices that supports what we say we are dedicated to, what we say we are devoted to. And so yesterday we had a wonderful conversation with Sekou Wrights, who is about that devotion life. And what we got down to is that he's devoted to his optimum health, right? And one of the avenues for him is is getting rich, is being rich, right? But underneath that desire to be wealthy or rich, and we're talking about financially rich because we know that there's other dynamics in wealth and being rich. And one of those expressions of being wealthy is health. Yes. So that's what we talked about yesterday with Sekou. Now, Linda You put in the comments yesterday, you asked a question about the difference between motivation and devotion. Motivation and devotion. You remember that, Linda? So, first of all, y'all know how I feel about motivation, right? I even wore the t-shirt that I created for it. Motivation is a setup. Motivation is a setup. In my view, this is just in Rev Melissa's point of view. Waiting to feel motivated will more than likely get you nowhere. How many times, just think about it. How many times have you said to yourself, oh, I'm going to do that as soon as I feel motivated? As soon as I feel motivated. I've said that to myself over the years so many times. And did I do the thing? No. 9 times out of 10, I did not because I'm waiting to feel motivated, right? Motivation is a setup. Where does motivation reside? It has an address, right? Right? Let me give you the address for motivation. This is where motivation lives. Motivation lives in the thing that you're saying that you are devoted to. Motivation lives in the thing that you are desiring. That is where motivation is. So the example that I love to give is people join the gym. We're getting ready to be in 2024. There will be a spike in memberships to the gym, right? So all these people are going to sign up. All these people who signed up the year before, all of a sudden, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym." Right, right. January, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. Right. That's always happening in January. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they start saying, oh, "I don't feel like it. I'm gonna go when I feel motivated." Yeah, I don't still feel motivated today, right? But where is motivation? Motivation is holding the door for you at the gym. Motivation is waiting for you on the elliptical, on the Stairmaster. Motivation is waiting for you at the weight machines. Motivation is waiting for you on the mat. Motivation is waiting for you at the track. That is where motivation is. For you waiting for it, right? So motivation and devotion are two very, very different things. They're not even in the same ballpark. And this is Red Melissa's point of view, okay? This is what I know works for me, right? And this is what I know works for others, right? Because I coach people through this, right? I'm just not feeling motivated when people come to me for spiritual life coaching. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't feel motivated to do anything. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you, right? We have to shift our perception about certain things. And the motivation, that whole thing about motivation is a collective world consciousness, right? About motivation. Motivation has its place, but it ain't inspiration and it ain't devotion, right? It is not that. So I even looked up the origins of the word motivation, Linda, just to break it down a little bit more. So it breaks down into two: motive and ation, right? Motive means to move. It means to move. It don't mean to wait to feel anything. It means to move, to get going, to get getting. That is what motivation is really about. But we have been convinced that motivation is this feeling that comes over us. And then all of a sudden, this feeling comes over us, and then we're going to get into it and we're going to do it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Motivation is to move. So it is where you want to be. Go there. And that is where the motivation is. And then, of course, the second part of motivation is ation, which is a suffix that expresses action. So the whole vibration of motivation is moving and being in action. It is not waiting to feel anything. It's not waiting to feel anything. Motivation is not a emotion. It is not an emotion. It is in the doingness and the beingness. It is in the activity. It is in the action. Unlike devotion, or I could say as an aspect of devotion, when we understand the true meaning of motivation, right? Because to be in devotion, we also must be in the action. Yes? So devotion has that suffix of shun, right? Of activity, of expressing action. The other parts of action or a shun is a state or a associated meaning. So we get to be in the movement when we are demonstrating the things that we are devoted to. Yes, 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 Linda, you got it, girl. Motivation works when it is active. You can't wait for it. Because guess what? It ain't waiting for you. It's already there. It's already there at the gym, at the things, whatever it is, fill in the blank. It is in the doingness and the beingness. It is in the action. It is already in the go. It's already in the go. It's not even waiting for you to be ready. Whew. It ain't waiting for you to be ready. It is in the go. It is in the motion, in the movement, in the flow. That is where motivation is. So I was doing some reading this morning as part of my spiritual practice, Something that I am devoted to is my spiritual practice, right? And I could tell you there are some days where I do not feel motivated to do it. But we know motivation is a setup, right? And so I get to get in and I get into my spiritual practice. And then the feeling that comes is inspiration, right? So I was reading in preparation for SIP more about devotion. So I want to share this article that I came upon talking about devotion. I'm just going to share a little piece of it. It says, devotion is a special gift of the Holy Spirit, which disposes the soul to whatever good work. Devotion is readiness, willingness, or even better, availability. Devotion makes us strong in order to overcome difficulties. It staves off half heartedness, fills the soul with generosity, and helps to overcome trials with ease. The essence of devotion is not emotion. Instead, it is readiness and resolution. So when we think about, some of us think about devotion as a walk in the park, like la 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 la, you know, la 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 la. No bumps in the road, no obstacles. And if there are any obstacles, maybe that's not where I'm supposed to go. Maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do, right? But don't be deterred by the obstacles, right? Because what does it say? Devotion makes us strong in order to overcome difficulties, right? In order to overcome difficulties. So that which we are devoted to, right? If we are in the activity of that which we are devoted to, if we are holding it as sacred, right? If we have made a vow to commit, if we are profoundly dedicated, we will overcome any obstacle because providence moves mountains just as it moves molehills. There is no difference in the mind of God. Big or small is irrelevant. Obstacle or opportunity, there is no difference. It's all a movement in the mind of God. And the mind of God is your mind. It's your mind. So we get to use the universal mind within us in the things that we are dedicated to. Not half-heartedness, but full, because devotion, I love this. Devotion staves off half-heartedness. You put your whole being in it. Your whole being in it. So that energy of devotion, that energy of that vow is the energy that you are aligned with. I hope that makes sense. I hope it does. I hope it does. Yes. So motivation is in the thing. It is in the move. It is in the move. Devotion, if you're not feeling it, be more devoted to it. If this is the desires of your heart, you must demonstrate it as such and put your whole beingness in it. This is what we get to do, right? I love it fills the soul with generosity and helps to overcome trials with ease. Devotion is not about your emotions. Our emotions can take us on a roller coaster. Our devotion is steady, regardless if this is going on. If this may be going on, it's okay. But our devotion, that which we are committed to, that which we are being and showing up as in the world is steady, even in the obstacles, in the challenges, in the setbacks, in the backsliding. Devotion is steady. We fall down and we are devoted to getting up. Yes. We make mistakes and we are devoted to moving forward with the learning from that mistake. So that is devotion in the motion. Yes, Michelle. Yes, yes. So that's what I want you to know today. If you are in a place where you are waiting to feel motivated, to live your best life, to live your life in joy, to live your divine purpose, to be the yes that is resonating in the world. If you are waiting for motivation to knock on your door, it's not happening. I'm just saying. That's been my experience. So you keep waiting if you want to. If you want something different, we have to do something different. And waiting to feel motivated will have you waiting to feel motivated. It's the law in action. So we get to move. We get to move in the rhythm of the universe through our devotion. Through our devotion. All right, y'all. So let us be resolved. Let us be resolved. Yes? Let us be resolute. The essence of devotion is not emotion. Instead, it is in the resolution. Let us be resolute about, at minimum, our qualities that we have affirmed and have been affirming all year long. Those qualities that we said, affirm, declare, command, that we are embodying more fully in 2023. Do you remember? Mine is love, law, and laughter. And I shared yesterday a demonstration of that for me is being devoted to loving my body, regardless, regardless. All right, y'all. So we're going to keep this going tomorrow. We will continue our devotion series. I hope that this resonates with you. I hope that you are able to apply this in your life because that's what Morning Sip is all about. For me, that is my desire, that is my intention for you to use these tools today in your life to transform your life. So that is my devotion. I am devoted to people, to support people in transforming their lives by living their life in joy, connected to their yes. Mm. All right, y'all. Let's get into some joy news. But let me check comments and then we'll get into some joy news. All right, all right. I see you, Fee King. Thank you for inviting your circle. Yes, good day, Bonnie and Brian. It's good to see you. Yes, bring that origin. Always, Fee. I'm always going to bring you the origin. Yes, because that is where the energy is. That is definitely where the energy is. Ashe, say cool. Thank you for being on the show yesterday. Yes, Linda. Yes. So devotion integrates action with feeling and passion. Yes. Gotta be in it, align with it. Yes, yes, you got it, girl. You got it. Yes, good day, Regina. It's good to see you, love. Welcome to Morning Sip. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, good example, Linda. The Peace Pilgrim demonstrated devotion. Yes, I did a whole series on the Peace Pilgrim. She went all around the world as the vibration of peace. She was devoted to peace, not just saying it. She was devoted to peace, not waiting to be motivated. She was in the movement, in the activity of peace. Wonderful example, Linda. Thank you. Yes, devotion is certainly straightforward, and we get to use the mind of Christ. Yes, we do, Wayne. Yes, we do. Good day, Shay. Good day, everybody. And Michelle's. See, here we go, right? What are you embodying? Consistency, focus, and creativity. My devotion. So I want everyone to do that today. Write down your quality for 2023. Everyone has them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're new to the show. The beginning of the year, we all selected a quality, a high vibration quality that we are committed to embodying more fully, experiencing more fully, being more fully for 2023. And so Michelle just put down hers. She is embodying consistency, focus, and creativity. And that is what she is devoted to. And we know if she is devoted to it or not. She knows if she's devoted to it or not by the things that she does. every day, how she spends her time and her energy, what she is focused on every day. That is a demonstration of her consistency, focus, and creativity. So I hope that example makes it more concrete for you all. All right? All right, y'all. Let's get into some joy news. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing that. All right. So today is Wednesday, and I love Wednesdays at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister. We do a wonderful thing on Wednesday. We do what we call Community Cafe, and it's an opportunity for us to come together and connect and collaborate. And today, the third Wednesday of the month, we are doing community care. So it's all about self-care and community care. So we just invite you to come and join us on Zoom, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You go to rocklandcsl.org. The Zoom link is there under Community Cafe. It's totally free. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be a member of Rockland CSL. You don't even have to know what Rockland CSL is. It is a spiritual center in Rockland, New York, where I am the spiritual director. So you are invited every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, to our community cafe. And next Wednesday, we have our very own Shay, who will be leading us through community energy. So it's a whole hour of energy healing, and it has been amazing. So I will remind you all of that one next week also. But join us tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. One of our practitioners, Jan, will be facilitating the community cafe tonight. So, speaking of Rockland CSL, we are in our November theme, which is the mundane, the sacred, and the profane. Oh my, the mundane, the sacred, and the profane. Oh my. So last Sunday, I spoke about the sacred, and that's really what sparked this whole devotion series, because the origins of the word sacred is to devote. Yes. So this Sunday, we are in person. We will be having in-person service the first and third Sundays of the month. Join us. We have service at a comedy club. Now, what did I say? My qualities for 2023 are love, law, and laughter. All right. And so that has manifested itself as us having service at a comedy club. Who knew, right? So that's what happened when you are in devotion. Things unfold. So join us this Sunday in person. The topic is the profane. We're going to be talking about the profane and gratitude. Yes, I'm marrying those two things together this Sunday. If you can't make it in person, you can always join us via Zoom, rocklandcsl.org, or you can watch our live stream on Facebook. All right? Please save the date. Please save the date. Our next meditation with the moon will be taking place on November 28th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a full-blown spiritual practice on November 28th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So please join me for that. All right. So that is all the joy news. I will see you all tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now, streaming on New Thought Media Network. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy. Living life in joy, connected to our yes.